Hello, this is Group 4's Country Analysis presentation on Estonia by Zachary Reagan, Mario Rodriguez, Patrick Rogers, and Ezekiel Sims. In this presentation, Mario will give an introduction, Ezekiel will go over the country background and business practices, Zachary will do economic situation, Patrick will have competitiveness and healthcare, and Mario will close with his recommendations.
Estonia's background. Estonia is located on Eastern Europe, bordering the Baltic Sea and Gulf of Finland between Lithuania and Russia. Estonia gained its independence from the Soviet Russia and establishing its statehood, giving it its Independence Day, the February 24, 1918. The capital is Tallinn. It is the most populated city with a population of 450,305. The metropolitan area of Tallinn has a population around 610,468. Their political leader is President Kirsten Kaljulaid. She has held this position since October 10, 2016. The political ideology for them is parliamentary republic. The population of Estonia is 1,228,624. Their life expectancy of total population 77.4 years. Male versus female, males being 72.7 and females being 82.3. Business practices. There are quite a few languages spoken in Estonia. 68.5% speak Estonian, 24.8% speak Russian, 0.6% speak Ukrainian, leaving other at 1.2%. They have an outstanding literacy rate of 99.8%. It stands at 99.8% for both male and female. Their official language is Estonian. Estonians are multilingual. Surprisingly, not everyone speaks the Estonian language, for example, Russians, even though they might have been born there. Although Estonians speak Russian as a second language. As far as English goes, English is quite a popular language and is known as good knowledge of English is an important part of a business education to them. The country time zone is Eastern Europe time, also known as EET. They're 7 hours ahead of Washington, D.C. Their standard working hours is 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, working 5 days a week. They work Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., getting an hour for lunch with a 30-minute break. Unemployment rate total 12.1%, male versus female, 13.9% being male, and female 10%. Their exchange rate is $1 is equal to 13.9470 Estonian krone. 1 Estonian krone is equal to 0.0717 US dollar.
Estonia is the 15th freest economy in the world and ranks 7 out of 44 countries in the European region, earning an economic freedom score of 76.6. The country's overall and regional scores fall above both regional and world averages. Estonia's property rights score is 81.5, a government integrity score is 73.1, and judicial effectiveness score is 76. A simplified tax system with flat rates and low indirect taxation, openness to foreign investment, and a liberal trade regime support a resilient and well-functioning economy. Estonia provides 5.2% of the country's GDP towards its education system, which ranks it the 54th best in the world. The education system in Estonia consists of primary for 9 years, secondary which is broken down into a college prep school or a vocational school, and after that, young people can either start some form of vocational training or continue higher education at the university. Estonia's infrastructure consists of airports, a communications network, maritime transport to include merchant marines, ports, terminals, and waterways, railways, and roadways. Estonia has one heliport and 18 airports with 13 paved and 5 unpaved runways, which ranks the country 139th in the world. Estonia has 3 registered air carriers operating 14 aircraft with annual passenger traffic of over 512,000. Estonia has 1.9 million cellular phone subscribers with 155 per 100 inhabitants, ranking the country 153rd internationally. The country also has 345,690 fixed phone line subscriptions with 28 subscriptions per every 100 inhabitants, ranking the country 107th in the world. The country has over 1.09 million internet users, accounting for 87.2% of the nation's population, and is ranked 131st in the world. Estonia has publicly owned broadcaster which operates 3 TV channels and 5 radio networks. Growing number of private commercial radio broadcasting stations, both nationally and regionally, are also coming. They have also started the transition to complete digital television in 2010, with national and private TV channels expanding service at a range of channels are aimed at the Russian-speaking audience. In 2016, there were 42 on-demand services available in Estonia, including 19 paid TVOD and SVOD services. Roughly 85% of the households have access to digital television services. Estonia has 74 merchant marine vessels consisting of 8 general cargo, 6 oil tankers, and 60 classified as others, ranking the country 100th globally. Estonia's major seaports include Koivatsu, Kunda, Muuga, Pärnu, Sillamäe, and Tallinn. Additionally, Estonia has 335 kilometers or 208 miles of waterways and ranks 90th globally. Estonia's rail network is 71st globally and consists of 2,146 or 1,333 miles, all of which is broad gauge rail. The road system in Estonia is ranked 78th and expands over 58,000 kilometers or 36,000 miles. Over 10,000 are paved and over 48,000 kilometers are unpaved. Estonia reserves 6.7% of its GDP toward healthcare expenditures. Estonia has 3.47 physicians and 5 hospital beds per 1,000 people. Estonia ranks 193rd in infant mortality rates and 82nd in life expectancy rates. Improved sanitation access is available to over 97.2% of the country's population. Estonia has an intermediate risk of significant infectious diseases and food or waterborne illnesses. In Estonia, HIV poses little risk, with 0.9% of the population carrying the virus and less than 500 deaths related to the disease in 2018. Healthcare services in Estonia are public and for everyone according to individual needs. Quality treatment can be found for all patients across the country, regardless of the region. If you have an employment contract in Estonia and your employment is covering your social taxes, or if you're a freelancer, you will pay your own social taxes. From 13% will be transferred into health insurance. Your medical bills are covered by Estonian Health Insurance Fund.
This is Mario with the recommendations for Estonia. Estonia is a fairly stable government with a medium sized economy that is strongest in the electronics and telecommunications sectors. But with the country being reliant on trade, it can be susceptible to shakeups in the market. As an economy, a suggestion to the Estonian government would be to strengthen production of goods within the country as to ease declines when the global economy sees a decrease as well. This could be beneficial to a country who is prone to shakeups due to outside forces. When an economy is dependent on trade from other countries, then it leaves itself vulnerable to price increases and shortages in supply. The country has a strong tech influence, and the Estonian city of Tallinn is sometimes dubbed as the Silicon Valley of Europe and has the continent's highest number of startups per head of population. Another recommendation for the Estonia government to help its labor shortage of skilled and unskilled workers is to recruit outside foreign talent to bring growth and strength to the economy in multiple sectors. While their strength in electronics and telecommunications is a viable one in today's world, having a variety of strengths can only help boost the economy. A group of Estonians were fundamental in the invention of the online video call service Skype, and 44% of its employees are based in Tallinn or Tartu. Focusing on strengths that could help build up the sectors will be important in maintaining a strong economy when there are uncertainties around the world.